email here. This is for an email sample of game times for showcase. Showcase tournament. I'll read it to you really quick. Hi, Coach Softball. How's the fall season going so far? I have been checking your team page and keeping updated on your program. The new team picture looks good. I am also providing you my game times for the upcoming showcase. I hope you can make it. I would love to talk to you more about X University and your program. Thank you once again, and safe travels, softball player. Obviously, that would be your name. And something that I used to like to do, we reviewed every email. Every email that went out, I always reviewed it. My daughter reviewed it, or my wife reviewed it. And what we used to like to do is separate with just a simple line, not a full line, just a half line, just so all these words wouldn't look all just bundled together. I actually like to tell my daughter, you know what, why don't you put a little line there just to separate the key information that they need. Obviously in this type of email you have already established communication, and this is an actual coach that that may be coming to come see you play. And again, in the email, we checking your team, new team picture, game times, and we'd love to talk to you. Now this is these are some personal new team picture, checking your team. This is telling the coach here, man, this prospect here is doing their homework. They're doing their we just did put a new team picture up on the website, so their interest is sincere. Someone that's not interested, they're not going to be telling me these little these key points here. So that stands out in the coach's mind. I believe so. And again, so going back down to separating them by just like a little line, just letting them know that, hey, this is the conclusion of the email, but here are the game times, and like to separate them, so that way there's no confusion. Our games will be at Fountain Valley Sports Complex, Fountain Valley, California. Then after that, put the date, 11/17/2034. Put the game time, against, and the field number. Very important. List them all. Then if you're gonna play on the next day, then you put the next day's date. So maybe they can't make the games on Saturday, but they can make the games on Sunday, And this right here kind of, it gives them a little, like a little outline, and there's the chances of confusion or getting all bundled together. This kind of separates it kind of nicely for them. And we were, reviewing these emails, and I thought, what? I think we need to separate them, and that's why I say, I told my daughter, go ahead and put a line right there, just a little simple line. I colored them in red just so they can be outlined a little better, but I typically wouldn't do that. We would just, we can change the color on that, and we would, obviously do it black, but that would just let the coach know, oh wow, they took the time to separate all this information for me, which they will appreciate, because sometimes when it looks all just together, and I'll just show you really quick. You kind of, wow, a lot of information there, and kind of you might miss something, and obviously it wouldn't be that. Bring it up, kind of looks a little bit too much, a little bit too much. By putting those lines, you'll be able to kind of separate that information for them. Okay, so so the coach came out to the games. And like I said, you're talking about emailing these coaches and that you made contact with, or you seen, or your parents seen. You want to make that email, that thank you email for them attending your games that Monday morning, that Tuesday morning. That way it's fresh in the coach's mind that, hey, you know what, man, they took the time to email me back. That's good. They're being sincere. Good morning, Coach Softball. Just reaching out to say thank you for taking the time to watch me play on Saturday. It was great meeting and talking to you. I hope you had a safe trip back. We will be trying to figure out a travel date, and I will let you know immediately. Wishing you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much. Just, my daughter included that. Again, just being sincere. This is just, you've established communication with this coach. You're being sincere, and you're letting them know, hey, thank you. And like I said, bolded these letters or these words. Thank you. Watch me play. Great meeting and talking to you. I hope you had a safe trip back. All these, it's pretty personal. And I would almost guarantee that these type of emails will stand out more in a coach's mind, and your name will stand out a little bit more, and they'll remember you a little bit more by doing these little things, and all along the time though, being sincere. If you're not gonna be sincere about it, don't. I wouldn't recommend doing it. It'll show through your words. Next type of email, the subject line would be update, game video. This is something really simple, real quick, not to take too much time with the coach. Again, coaches are busy, they got 1,000 emails. Hey, let's just get to the point. Hi, Coach Softball. Hope you have been in good health. Here's some recent game video. Thank you, Coach. Put your links. Take care, softball player. Real quick, just keeping them updated, keeping them, softball progress, game video. Here you go, Coach. See what I'm doing. Again, update, softball progress. You could name it whatever, game video, softball progress. Good morning, Coach Softball. Just wanted to keep you updated on my softball progress. My dad put together another video for your review. This week we had 3 games, and today we are heading to Las Vegas to play in the Charger Invitational. I will keep you updated on how I do. I hit my 2nd home run against Otay Ranch. I hope things are going well, and hope to talk to you soon. Take care. Game video link, there it is. Player profile, drop it in there. Any information, any updated camps that you've gone to, and that way they can keep track of what you're doing. We talked about having that profile, and you're able to update these coaches or let them know what you're doing. How are you getting better? How are you working when other prospects are not? You want to show them. You want to have that online presence, to have that ability to let them know, hey, this is what I'm doing this weekend, this is what I did last weekend, and just showing them progress, and you're motivated, and you want to be recruited, you want to be a prospect, for them to recruit. Hi, Coach. Coach Softball. Hope everything has been good for you. Just want to keep you updated. Send you my updated skill video. I did one back in 2033, and we decided to make a new one. This past weekend we played in the World Cup in Hemet. Our team did good, and we played in the bronze championship game. It wasn't the gold, however, we had fun and played some great softball. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. There's the link to the updated video. Just keeping them updated. However how you use your words, or or the format you want, but just keep these emails going to them. Keep them going, a steady stream of positive emails. Letting these coaches know that you are staying busy. You're staying motivated. You are showing progress. You are getting yourself to be a solid prospect for them to possibly recruit. So that's what you want. Okay, so again, if you want any of these samples, just send me an email and say, hey, Coach JJ, would like to have, if you can send me those sample emails, that'd be great. I'd have no problem sending them to you. Again, we're here to assist and whatever we can. I talked to you about having another source, another profile, Fastpitchscout.com. Tom and them are doing a great job over there. Utilizing. I know several prospects utilizing this service. Again, good service. There's a lot out there. It just, again, I like to try to save money if I can. Hey, when it's time to step up, you got to step up. If you have to pay, for more service, to get recruited, you got to do what you got to do. You make those decisions, So again, NCSA, okay, join them. Talking about the emails really quick, and I told you about, linking up like your updated skill video or a video. I tell you about getting the links. Get your links. So let's just say in this case, you want to let the coach know, well, you know what, here's my updated skill video. So let's go to that one, updated skill video, because we talked about that we just updated a skill video. here, right here. So let's just say there was no link there, and you say, well, how did we get the link there? So you know, a lot of people have asked me, you know, and like I said, just, hey, we're just here to help, you know. So what we would do is we would go to the YouTube page, we would right click, copy the link of the YouTube, and then go back and then paste it on to your email. Boom, right there. So it's there. Boom. So, you know, that way, you know, like I said, you want to make sure that you're sending the link, you know, as you're indicating. So, hey, you know, hey, you do what you got to do to get noticed, to get you know, further out of other prospects, you know. So anyway, take care, and we'll see you next week. We'll be talking about some other tactics and strategies. Have a good one. Thank you. All right, so we went over a couple of those email samples. Like I said, you don't have to follow them to the T. You can do it however you want. I'm just giving you samples. If you want me to send you some of these samples, I can, you know, send me an email and I'll send them to you. I have no problems with that. Change them up a little bit, make them, you know, make them yours, make them to how, you know, it fits the personality of your prospect, of your child, you know, or the, you know, they know, you know, their style. So, you know, you change the words, but make them sincere. Make it to where these coaches, you know, you're showing a genuine interest in their not only their academics programs, but also in their softball program. So that's the most important thing here. Let's establish good communication with them, and let's not waste no one's time in this. You know, you got a lot of time invested in this. Coaches have a lot of time invested time in this, and let's try to get to a good source of communications with them, and that way, you know, you're in it for the long haul. They're in it for the long haul, and you guys are establishing communications, and could possibly lead to an offer. You never know. But so, you know, anyway, just wanted to give you another little thing during this whole process. You know, I was able to, you know, enjoyed a lot of this. It was a lot of fun. Came across some good books, and just wanted to kind of share that with you. Some of the books that I've read during this process, not really related to recruiting, but just being in the softball world. The first one I think a lot of people have come across and have read, the Softball Coaching Bible. Came across this book. You see a lot of the tags. Took a lot from this book. Taught me how to be a better coach, actually, and it was very, very good. But I also got another book that I picked up a couple years later, and it was done by a football player, and his name is Carl Mecklenburg. Played for the Denver Broncos, you know, 70s and 80s, I believe the 80s. He was a defensive specialist, defensive lineman, but he came out with the book called Heart of a Student Athlete, and I really liked this book. This book really had a lot of insights on just a lot of life lessons, and I really, really enjoyed this book. This book was a very good book. So that was Heart of a Student Athlete, and I believe there's a lot of benefits, but if having your prospect, your child, read that book. A lot of life lessons in there. So I really like those two books. I've read other books, but those are the ones that I'm sharing with you today. But all right, well, let's get back with it. Let's get back on that softball recruiting. You know, on the grind. Get on those emails. It is December right now. There's some it's a dead period for some for the programs right now, but it's a good time to start communicating, start writing these practice emails. You know, twist them and make them yours. Make them to your identity, to your needs, and to what you need and what you're looking for. Okay, we'll see you next week. Thank you.